This is my video tutorial on how to play Third Day's song, I've Always Loved You. If I was making a cooler tutorial, I'd be playing a lap steel and I'd be showing you how to do all that stuff on there. I wish I knew how to play that. That'd be awesome. I saw some method that was suggested on playing it on the 2nd fret, and I didn't really understand that. To me, it seemed quite complicated, and this is just simple. I like it on the 4th fret. It's in the key of E. The original key is in the key of E. So what you're doing here, you can take, once again, is another one where you can take the capo off or move the capo down or up to change the key. It's flexible in the way it's made that way. So anyway, let's go into it. Here's the intro. I'll play it slow so it's not too hard to latch on to. So we're just kind of going down some bass strings. Yeah, as the chords, quote unquote, I guess the chords change, that's just the bass notes kind of control all of that. So what I'm doing is I have for my first chord, those are all the correct notes. Then there, just lifting this finger up to the A, while letting go with the ring, then going, then and back up, so that's kind of to give you the changes in a slow way that's easy to hear. Then with the strumming, whoops. That bass climb, and kind of play it over and over again forever, but we're not going to do that. We're going to move on to verse 1. We're doing what we did for the introduction, and the lyrics are coming in. Mac is singing. So we have, I don't know how to explain it, but I know I went enough into the chorus so you can feel the transition between the verse and the chorus. So I mean, you have that option of between, you know, words will hardly do. One thing I forgot to mention, I think technically in the recording he's just, I added in the D string, so instead of just being, it's, whoops. And then I started finger picking and I kind of took you on a trip there. Sorry, but anyway, it's kind of sounded cool. I have a dog who needs to go outside. Give me a second. Okay. Let's see here. So we were going over the verse and then to the first chorus. So yeah, there's how that works with the little added thing, the personal added thing I do with that G to G suspended chord. In terms of chords, since I haven't named anything off, we have a C, which is an E with the capo on the 4th fret, and a G with the B in the bass, which the way I just do that is instead of, anyway, just that I just do it this way. But if you had somebody who was like, that's the sort of, and technically the chords I'm listed on my chart are those, but that's just, you know, my way of showing my band, my church band, where to go. So really I'm not quite right in the names of the chords, but this sounds right. This sounds to me like the recording, or at this point it's been so long since I heard the recording I don't know what to do anymore. I like that little harmony that so I've got little nooks and things that I've crammed into it, so to speak, that make it in a way that I like to play this song, and I think it still pretty much sounds like the Third Day method, so yeah. Anyway, the chorus. So let's play that slow. Okay, so there's the chorus, A minor, F major 7th maybe, which this is technically a C sharp minor, to an A major 7th, to an E, which is also a C, to a G with B in the bass, which is technically a E with a Goodness, and a D sharp in the bass, D sharp in the bass, or E flat in the bass, something like that. Then we do it again. Kind of really country-atize it. It is pretty much a country song anyway, the way it's definitely made. Then we move on to verse 2. I'll give you a quick sample, sorry, with the words with the chords. Don't you know I've always loved you? So forth to verse 2. Verse 2 is just the same chords as verse 1. We're not doing anything different. Then we're repeating the chorus again twice, and then we're going to what I've got once again with my own labeling have labeled the outro. So I won't go over. If you just watch the part with verse 1 to get the chords, so I'll play it real quick so you can kind of hear where the words fall with the chords. So there's that, and I didn't do that. So I apologize, I didn't do my little country walk up, I apologize. But go ahead and between the greater love is not a man than the one who gives his life to prove. Go ahead and get that in there if you want to. In the outro, I've always loved you. It's kind of like a last hurrah sort of ish feel thing that other country songs have done in the past. And we're just playing the verse chord progression over and over. You know, lap steel's coming in, Mac's singing, guys are singing in the background. It's cool. They did a cool thing with it. So let's see, how's that gonna go? That's gonna go like this. And I've always loved you. Shoot. so hard for me to sing and play. Okay, and I tried to do a fancy bluegrass picking method, and I'm not as good at that as my dad. So there's something I could work on. But yeah, there's Third Day. Third Day is I've always loved you to the best of my personal ability. It's one of those songs. It's very country, and if you have any love for country music, which I have some for, um, you gotta maybe try working on a nice bluegrassy version of it with that finger picking, or you have some guys that do that in the band in your set, and just show them this video and they can get started on getting that song together for you. So yeah, I think that's it for this one. I guess one more quick thing. It's just remember, this song is a great song. It's a song that you could say God is singing to you. You know, even before there was time, He loved you. So try to hold on to that throughout your week. I know sometimes the week gets rough and we get busy and we get caught up in all the things we got to do. But you know, take that time to stop for whatever 5 minutes you can, and remember that He's loving you even as everything falls apart, or even as everything comes together. He's still loving you, and He wants to be in that with us. So let's let Him in. All right.